You know, sometimes shows present you with a perfect opportunity to talk about something. What to talk about for a long time. Yet, that same show has you the ability or with the chance to talk about it. Because you get the chance to either can say, oh, I love it, the show, or completely say, I hate it. It's kind of weird, right? I mean, when a show ends, you say, oh, that show is great. That was great. That was a great way to end it. Other shows like it has a great story, but not so great of an ending. You get what I'm saying, right? Like, the rest of the show is awesome, but the ending kind of sucks. Like, it's not a totally bad ending, like all the other shows, but it's not entirely up to your standards. Let's say you take, for example, your favorite anime. What do you say if they end it all anticlimactic like, or not in the way you expected it to end? You would say, okay, but I didn't think it should have ended this way. It's it's that conundrum that it's in your head. What makes a good ending? What makes an ending that connects to the story, yet ends the series by itself? It's this conundrum that makes you think of why shows have these endings. And it's a problem for creators as well. Take Edward for example. Oh, when it ended with the end part 1, part 2, seriously, those are the laziest names ever. And Dot Who has the pirate. Why the heck not? I thought it was not really up to standards because I thought Todd wasn't really portrayed as well as he was. I didn't think he would have it in him to kill his, friends and take over the world like every villainous character ever. Yes, he was the leader of the Red Army or whatever it's called. Also, yes, I totally stole the Red Rebellion of Edgewell. I'm allowed to take inspiration from other creators. Anyway, that whole ending is just one thing that really ticked me off. I didn't think it should have ended like that. I felt like it to explain why Todd was doing this a bit better. And I always just felt like for the story that was supposed to be going in the background for the whole end of Edgeworld, it felt like a letdown. Especially knowing where Todd was at the time. Yes, I know Todd himself said that he didn't want to come back to the show. He felt that was Edge things, and the fans are really annoying. Seriously, guys, stop making him change his name. It's really annoying. Boy, stop. He just wants to be let go now. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Just let him go. This is why I hate some fan bases. Like Undertale. Good for segue, I know. Undertale has multiple endings. Oh, and it brings me to video games. How some stories have good endings in video games sometimes. But some stories, eh. Like Pokemon is series that I felt like seriously had endings. Like Pokemon Sun, and even though I liked the game as a whole, I didn't really like its ending. Catch a legendary Pokemon. I just caught a legendary Pokemon. Seriously? You just showed this out so I could. But that literally was kind of made up for it. But with games with multiple endings, it's a bit harder. Because it's multiple endings. In Undertale, it's genocide, neutral, pacifist. But each ending has a different quality to it, making it good or bad. Genocide is a completely good ending. Even though it shows you the bad things of done, it does it perfectly. Neutral, nah, I don't like it. I don't like the neutral ending. I don't like it. And the good ending got some lore, and everyone's happy. Yay! Happiness! Yay! Yay! You know, you can totally reset and make up for every one of your. Reset everything with the true reset. You can true reset! What? You can true reset. I'm sorry, what? So let me get this straight. I need to beat the game with the two passes ending to get a true reset. To atone completely for my actions and everyone will forget everything. What? Yeah, I know you've done genocide. This doesn't happen. Yeah, everything will be back to normal, but people should still remember. The game still remembers. Gives you the worst freaking ending. And then you know where I'm going with this. Mass Effect. Just Mass Effect 3. They seriously flicked up with that ending. It's so hard, but it's so hard to account for so many choices. It's kind of weird. Which we get to Samurai Jack. Oh, this is why I started this. I didn't want to talk about this, but the opportunity presented itself to me. And over the past couple weeks, ever since the final episode aired, I've been debating over my mind whether or not I should talk about it. It's like, should I talk about it and say that whether it's a good ending or whether it's a bad ending? It's like completely confusing me in my mind. Like, I couldn't say whether it's a good ending or it's a bad ending. Either way, I might offend someone for thinking, aha, you think it's a good ending. I think it's a bad ending. It's the endings. always confused me. See, the problem is with Samurai Jack, he has been gone for like 13 years. And when 13 years before, he didn't have an ending. Samurai Jack did not have an ending. So this reboot in 2017 was supposed to be basically a continuation of the story with 10 episodes. Yeah, 10, not 13. We should have done 13. That makes sense. But nope, Kenny Tosalty said 10. Because why the frick not? Only gets worse. Because not only was the final season 10 episodes, it was also on Adult Swim, which means people in the UK and other places that doesn't have Adult Swim can't watch it. Oh, good. Yes, I know you can watch it on the internet, but it's the internet. And it's Samurai freaking Jack! You might as well make Gratis Kid Next Door a family animation series. I'm also please do that. I still want a Gratis Kids Next Door. I don't care if Samurai Jack's ending sucks. I will still want that. I talked about it multiple times about the characters, the story possibly, and so many different things about it that I still want it. I still want it. Like, I want it. I need it. It's not the hero we want. It's not the series we need. But it's not the hero we wanted, but the hero we need. Sorry, I'm rambling too much stuff. Why did I need? Sorry, I go crazy sometimes. Anyway, so it needs to taste enough. Anyway, season 5. Where do I start with season 5? Overall, I thought the first couple episodes were mostly fine. Yeah, they were fine. I like the animation. It's a lot better than the old animation because it's been 13 freaking years. Yes, the animation that is gonna be different. What are you thinking? Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Sorry, I'm complaining on myself. I do that sometimes. Wow. It's just the final couple episodes. See, there's this female protagonist called Archie. She's the love interest for Samurai Jack. Yes, love interest. There's a love interest, and I don't get it. They have a whole episode setting up that she's the love interest. Seriously, they have a whole episode where they could have done anything better. Anything better. You could have done that at the beginning of the episode, and it will only take like 5 minutes at most. 5 minutes. It's not hard setting up a love interest. It's hard how you play it out. And on that moment onward, Ashley becomes completely useless. She's completely useless now. That's that guy who was something to say. Anyway. yet he becomes completely useless because he immediately gets controlled by Aku in the next freaking episode. I mean, wow! Seriously, in the next episode, she gets possessed by Aku. Like, wow, you went from awesome to useless in like, what? 2 episodes? Actually, 3. Yeah, 3. Where she beats down all the... I'm remembering the episode where she beats on all the bad guys, just like... Bam, 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 bam. And this was awesome. Especially with the consistency of Jack just meditating like... He doesn't even care. It's just the perfect scene. It's just like... Here's some action! Bam, 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 bam. Here's some peace. It's done so hilarious because it's captured so well. It captures it so well, so it makes it hilarious. That is the best comedy there. Contrast. Ah. But then we get to the final episode. And then everything get meta. No, seriously, they get meta. As the Oracle is back. Well, when they get to see, the original voice actor for Oracle died. Yeah, he died. So they had to get an imitation. He also did the imitation of a guy from the... His name was Marco. Marco did Aku. Apparently he was hilarious. Which he is. He read freaking fairy tales to children, thinking that would work. What? Sure, do that. It makes no sense. You could just beat them up and that would work. But nope, I'm going to read some fairy tales. And in season 5, he still hasn't lost that ounce of that comedic action. Like, when he's new introduced, he's just like, I don't care for Jack. I thought he would just die! It's the greatest thing you ever see on TV. But in the final episode, I know, he's more serious, but I get that. I get why he's so serious. It's the final episode. You have to be serious with the final episode. Or any two-parter ever. You have to be serious. Kind of. If it's not a serious two-parter, you cannot be serious. But sometimes, if it's a serious two-parter, you think it's a serious two-parter, then you have to be not serious. Anyway. This whole episode was rushed. No, seriously, everyone said it was rushed. Even I felt it was kind of rushed. I mean, Aku broadcasted the photo thing, and after shooting Sword of Isle, each card asked you to Jack. And I know it's like takes like what 2 minutes for all that to happen, and in that time, everyone gets the not the Scotsman, Nick the Scotsman, cause he's scaredest. He's the best scaredest character. Seriously, I had to watch Jack vs. Scotsman. So it's just that. Watch Jack vs. Scotsman. You just you would just be entertained by that episode. If I would to send you any episode of Samurai Jack, just watch Samurai Jack versus Scotsman. It's it's just perfect. It's perfect. Anyway, it's anyway. I didn't mind because it was awesome. I don't mind finales when they're rushed because time is. But everyone's kept on saying this should have been 3 parts. And I kinda got that. It felt too rushed at points. Anyway, I was finding and Jack meets with Scotsman again. And talks about all the daughters. Literally, he says the name for every single daughter he has. Really long scene. Same thing happens in Jack Scott's where he does the longest insult ever. You may think I'm making this up, but we'll watch both episodes. That's what Scott and Jack versus Scott. It's just good episode. Good episode. 10 out of 10. Anyway. After she catches Jack, Jack finds Archie and tries to rescue. Nothing better to. He says, "I love you," because of course, why not? Now, people complain about the next scene. I choose not to. See, Archie turns back to normal, still returning. And Ku is like, "Hey, kill the samurai," and he's like, "No." And he starts using it against his. And then Jack says, "You have cool powers." And she goes, "I have a cool powers." And everyone sees these toys on the thing like, how she does know immediately to do time travel. That's the real question. Shouldn't doubt. Aku's powers. Seriously. Anyway, no, really. She doesn't realize she's doing Aku's powers at first, and then she's like, "Oh wait, I have Aku's powers." Aku knows how to make a time portal. Oh, why? Gotta get back that fast. And I kind of believe that. It's a coup. Obviously, being that full must have taught her about all the powers she could use. Probably. But then again, it's more probably. So I just skip this one part. I like the shock reaction either way. It shows she didn't know how didn't realize she was using a Ku's power, and then she sort of realizes it and uses it to grab Jack, which won't hurt her because we saw in a episode of Samurai Jack in the earlier seasons. Aku touched Jack's sword all fine. In the last episode, Aku touched Jack's sword all fine. It's only the way that hurts. And then we get, like, the least epic fight scene ever. Seriously, this is the final battle. A Jack chopping a coup into little bits. Why can't we have 1,000 coups fighting this one guy like we did in Dawn of Evil and Birth of Evil? That was awesome, by the way. Why? And then they kill a coup. And then Archie dies. After they start wedding. I don't know why. It's just like, you thought these two were gonna get wed? Nope. Seriously, I think that was the intention, but everyone knew time travel logic. If you crop something in the past that changes the future, and future comes and you drag someone from the future, but you crop that future, that person's gonna vanish. Because the future has to fix itself. Somehow. Yay, time travel! Yay! And then we get to the ending scene. There's no words, but it's beautiful. Aki's holding Butterfly's hand in an area till he lets it go and look upon new horizons. I personally think it's a good ending. I like it. But why do people hate it? I think most importantly, it's rushed. But here's the thing. I can name another cut that had a kind of rushed ending. Ben 10 Alien Force. Now, this was the second of 4 parts in the Ben 10 lore. This comes after the original Ben 10 series, but before Alternate Alien. At the end of the series, he gets the Ultra-Matrix. However, looking back on it, it felt kind of worse. I mean, why did Ambuito think of changing the not think of changing the self-destruct code? Seriously, he's a Galvan. Why didn't he change the self-destruct code? Well, was a Galvan, but still, proves my point, nonetheless. And I think that's the main problem. It's rushed. It's not like any of part of the episode was bad. It was just too rushed. Yeah, ending being rushed is a bad thing. But is it really that bad? I thought the scenes was okay. They were fast-paced, epic, and all that. And all good action scenes are fast-paced. Hell, even in one of the episodes of the Samurai Jack before this, you could say that fight scene was fast, rushed. But why do people pick this as so? Well, it's an ending. An ending to Samurai Jack. And they wanted to be a good ending. And we come back to the conundrum. It's a good ending. Really what you think? would you like an ending if it's what you wanted or not? It isn't the ending we. Basically, I'm trying to say it's not the ending you wanted, but I think it personally it's the ending we needed. I think after this, Jack is back. But either way, Andy said he could make it again. So until Jack comes back yet again, I'll be waiting in the past. Gotta get back to the past. Elliot is signing out.